Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of the Trivia 10. Today, I'm sat alongside my beautiful podcast co-host, Seth's Film Reviews. Excited. We've had 3 episodes so far. We'll take a look at the current leaderboard. But of course, the Trivia 10 is the episode where I'm giving you 10 film trivia questions that range from 5 points all the way to 50 points at the very end. 150 points is the maximum you can get. I tried to make a range in difficulty. They're all based on films you've obviously seen and logged, and generally films you like or at least have seen multiple times.
I forget things. I crack under pressure. It's not going to go well.
Yeah, not to foreshadow. We'll see how Seth does, but I will say, we've had some high scores the past couple weeks, and these questions are too easy. We'll see if these ones are. It's hard making trivia questions. You never know if they're easy or not. There's a lot of questions people have missed. Even some of the ones that I thought would be easier, you just never really know.
It's going to be the obvious ones that I'll miss. My memory will just go.
We'll see. But let's get it
on.
Let's get the anticipation out of the way. Question 1. The Banshees of Inisherin stars Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson, marking their second feature film together. What 2008 film was their first?
In Bruges.
See, there you go. You're on the board already. I think 2 out of the 3 people might have already missed question 1 in the earlier episodes. You can already breathe a sigh of relief, and you already got a question down. In Bruges.
I had to think that because I was like, is it in Bruges?
Yeah. And then also, I was trying to see if they were in any other films together, which they weren't, but they were both in the Harry Potter franchise. Brendan Gleeson in the Harry Potter films and Colin Farrell in the Fantastic Beasts films. But In Bruges is the correct answer, of course, and we would all love to see them together for a third film together.
Absolutely.
Question number 2. What is the name of the newspaper that Peter Parker is a photographer for in the Spider-Man films and comics?
The Daily Bugle.
The Daily Bugle is correct. Is the Daily Planet the one from Superman? Because I think that's the one that some people might.
I nearly said that.
Yeah,
I had in my head and I was like, no, it's not the Bugle.
I think.
Simmons saying it, so.
But yeah, of course, Spider-Man 2, one of your favorite movies of all time. But obviously, all the Spider-Man movies are the Daily Bugle. They never stray away from that lore. 2 questions down, you're in. Those are the 2 5-pointers. We're now jumping to the 10-pointers. So the intent is to make these jump up a little bit in difficulty. Question number 3 for 10 points. In Denis Villeneuve's Incendie, the shocking plot twist is made apparent when Nawal notices this feature on someone in Canada.
Is it a tattoo?
Yeah, can you be a little more specific?
Tattoo on the ankle?
Tattoo on the ankle's more correct than the foot actually, but yeah, the 3-dot tattoo on the ankle she notices at the community swimming pool. Perfectly done, 10 points. And if you haven't seen Incendie, we recommend it, but that gave away a reveal of the plot twist, but you don't know what that plot twist is.
Watch our real quick review on it.
Yeah, watch our real quick review on it. That was one of maybe our first one ever. Yeah. So we'll have that link down below as well as of course all of Seth's social medias are going to be down in the description down below. But you're 3 for 3 through 3 questions so far. Question 4. In the Daniels Swiss Army Man, how is Daniel Radcliffe's character able to travel through water so fast?
It's some weird shit. I haven't seen this film, so. Does he have scales or gills? Does he have I can't remember. I don't know. Does he have webbed feet? Maybe.
That is incorrect. Flatulence is the right answer. He has the farting motorboat engine of a butt.
I was going to say that, and I was like, no, it's a different thing.
It's such a weird movie, man. But
I was going to say that. Yeah.
We're filming this before this episode comes out, but we'll be reviewing Swiss Army Man on the ReelTok Podcast, which by the time this uploads is probably 2 weeks ago at this point. So that'll be linked down below as well as the Incendie video review. But
I was going to say that. It's so annoying.
Flatulence, and it's a weird movie, and this is just a small taste of just how weird it is. So the first miss on question 4, and we're moving on to question 5. Question 5 for 10 points. 2023's Past Lives rose the Letterboxd ranks to become the second highest rated A24 film ever made on Letterboxd. What is A24's highest rated film on average on Letterboxd? I think there's probably a couple in your mind that might be a contender.
I can't imagine there's one higher than Everything Ever All at Once, which is a 4.3. I can't imagine anything higher. I'll go with that.
That's the correct answer. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I feel like the other one that would bump in my head if I got this trivia question is maybe Moonlight, because I know that one's super highly rated, but Everything Everywhere All at Once.
That's a 4.2.
Yeah, I think that one's 3rd or 4th for A24's filmography. But Past Lives number 2,
yeah.
Everything Everywhere All at Once is the number 1. We're back on the winning streak. Total so far, you have 30 points out of a possible 40 points at this point in the game. Question number 6. What is the name of Gandalf's horse in The Lord of the Rings?
Oh no, this is what I mean. The obvious Shadowfax.
There we go. See that? Shadowfax is correct. That you would have been kicking yourself if you didn't get that. This is one for me as a not I enjoy Lord of the Rings, but don't watch them a ton. This is for me when I saw this as a trivia possible question, this could have been the most obvious thing in the world, or it could have been something you just don't get.
I just needed a second.
Yeah, but you got it nonetheless. Shadowfax is the correct answer. Moving on to the 15-point questions now. So the intent is to bump up a little bit in difficulty once again. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Peter Quill has the most screen time at 1 hour, 12 minutes. Which Guardian has the second most screen time in the film?
I'm going to say Rocket.
Rocket is incorrect. Drax, your favorite character, is the right answer. This one's a real tough question because Peter Quill's number 1 at 1 hour 12, and then there's like 5 of them tied at like 1 hour 1, and it's like, or not tied, but Drax is 1 hour 3, and then like right under him is Mantis and Rocket. But yeah, Drax, it's kind of surprising that he's in it so much.
Yeah.
Drax is the correct answer. On to question number 8, another 15-pointer. In Home Alone, Kevin's family leaves him behind as they travel to Paris, France for Christmas. In Home Alone 2, where is the family heading for Christmas this time?
Florida.
Florida is the correct answer. Miami, Florida to be specific, but yeah, no, Florida is the correct answer. They go down there to stay at the Villa de Delfine when Kevin has all their money.
It's a Wonderful Life in Spanish on their TV.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Look at, there you go. Pulling out bonus trivia facts that won't get you any extra points in the game, but you are sitting at 55 points now. Heading into question 9, which is a 10-pointer. There's 2 answers that I need for the question. You'll get 10 points for each answer. So if you can only get one, you'll get 10. Both you get 20. Yep. You get 10 points if you get one of them right. So 10 points each. Babylon and the Fabelmans from 2022 both featured cameos from acclaimed Hollywood directors. Name the 2 directors. So I think one you probably know way more off the bat than
David
the other.
Lynch.
Yep.
Is,
so you got 10 from that. David Lynch for the Fabelmans. Playing John Ford, I believe his character he's playing, right, is like the great director that Steven Spielberg kind of gets his first little industry advice from. So we got 10 points already, and then Babylon also features a acclaimed Hollywood director as a cameo.
Well, I was laughing because when I read this question, I thought it was named the 2 directors. I was like, what the fuck? This is a 10-pointer? Oh, shit. Babylon, I don't know.
Definitely the tougher one, or at least for you.
I really
because
don't know.
the Fabelmans, I knew David Lynch, you were going to get that easily.
Yeah. I love that bit. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pass because I'll need so much time. I don't know. I can't remember.
Very fair. It's a tougher one. Spike Jonze is the director on the set. Winner for the Oscar for his writing of Her. But yeah, he who also has like his cameo isn't as like obvious and blatant as David Lynch's, but I love Spike Jonze in Babylon as well as that director's like, I'm so sorry, God, for wasting your light. Hilarious moment of the movie. 10 points for question 9, so you're at 65 heading into question 10. You can earn up to 50 points in this question. This is guess the film based on the cast. So we played this on real quick before. You should be familiar. I'm going to click to the next slide. One cast member is going to show up. You can guess one film of what you think it's going to be based on one cast member. 50 points, and then 40 points as they reveal the second, 30, 20, 10, all the way down to 5.
I don't lose points, do I?
Correct. This is not like the Real Quick where if you can guess, you get one movie guess per slide. If you get it right, awesome, 50 points your way. If you get it wrong, no harm, no foul. We just move to the next slide where you get another cast member revealed. The first one revealed, Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin. Cat in the Hat.
Not Cat in the Hat. Move to the next one. Mark Wahlberg.
The Departed.
The Departed?
Yeah.
That is correct. The Departed is right. Matt Damon was next, then Jack Nicholson, then Leonardo DiCaprio. The Departed was the right answer for question 10.
What am I on?
Your total for today's episode is 105, which would be good enough for third place.
Right.
You have beaten Cam by a good margin. The plan for this is there's going to be 12 episodes. The 12 people are going to be competing. We are 1/3 of the way through season 1. The top 4 players, I'm going to come up with some sort of playoff. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. I'm going to figure it out, though. There's going to be some sort of like, you're going to be invited back if you get in the top 4, and we'll have like a bonus to try and crown the champion. But I mentioned when Owen and K Meeks did theirs with their scores that I don't really expect people to dethrone those scores. Those are crazy high scores. But you dethrone Cam. So Cam is now in jeopardy of one more person topping him, and he's out of the running for the playoffs. But 1/3 of the way through season 1, Seth with a 105. Only questions he missed was question 4, question 7, half of question 9, and question 10, getting just on the second as opposed to the first, which breaks a streak, which I didn't think the streak was going to happen. But the first 3 people all got the final one on the first guess, which is just crazy to me, getting a 50-pointer. Great work. 105 is a very strong score. My prediction, we still have 8 more episodes to film, but anyone who gets above 100, I think, is like a phenomenal score based on this because you barely missed anything. But that's the episode, season 1, episode 4. Seth, do you have anything you want to pimp, shout out? All your links are going to be in the description, but what do you want to kind of shout out to the people?
Oh, shout out Michael Mann.
Yeah, no questions on Michael Mann on this, but giving him shout out.
Shout out Michael Mann, you know?
But of course, I'm sure all of you listening to this and watching this are familiar with Seth from the ReelTok Podcast, but all his links are in the description down below, as well as some movies that we talked about in this episode of trivia that we've done extensive reviews on the ReelTok Podcast. Those will be linked down below as well. But 105 is a great score, puts you in third place right now. You're on the podium. But with that, we will see you in episode 5 with a contestant that I do not know who's going to be yet. But thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe for the next one.